This is Introduction to Video Game Design, Part 6 of Building Level 1 of the Clickball game. We are now on page 37 of the textbook. We need to add sound. We have successfully built a room with a green background that has a block wall that is solid, and we have a pink ball that is bouncing around the room, scoring points every time you click on it, up to 10. When we reach a score of 10, the game automatically quits. So far, everything's working. We need to add sound. Sound was provided to you in the folder on our website. You should have downloaded that into your Clickball asset folder that you're keeping on your computer. We add sound the same way that we add sprites and objects. We use the buttons at the top of the program. Look for the sound symbol to create a sound. It's a small menu. We're going to use the naming convention that we've been using for everything else. So all sounds start with SND underscore. Then we're going to go find the sound on our computer using the load button. We're going to go to the Clickball asset folder and look for a sound. I'm going to use the click sound, but I have several others here, and I gave you several sounds on the website that you can try, but I'm going to go ahead and use the click one. Open it. I can listen to the sound and preview it with the little green arrow if I need to make sure I have the right one. I'm going to call it bounce. This is the sound the ball's going to make when it bounces off the wall. And I'm going to say OK. There it is. Now I want another sound that plays when you score. So I'll add another sound. This one I'm going to call score. I'm going to load it. I'm going to use I'm going to ask it to show me all the files. There are some files that are made by Apple that have the CAF file name at the end, and they don't normally appear as a sound file, but if you turn this all files on, they show up and they work. But the program tries to keep you from using them. Let's see, so when people score, I would like to have them hear kids cheering. Yeah. So I'm going to select kids cheering and say open. Okay. Now I have two sounds to use in my room. So let's add the sounds. Now remember, we don't add sounds or programming or anything in the room itself. We add them to the objects. So let's come over here and find our pink ball object, open its properties, and let's add the sound in. So when we created the object and it's bouncing around the room, there's no sounds. This is just, it's telling it to move in all directions. But when it has a collision with the wall, it's going to bounce against the wall, and when it bounces, I want it to make a sound. So right here in the then column, which is an action, I'm going to come over here to my categories and look under main number 1, and we have sounds. I'm going to drag the sound icon over here into the then column, and I'm going to say play this sound. I'm going to go to my sound menu. I want it to play the bounce sound. Do I want it to loop? No. Looping means it plays over and over and over. I do want it to play when it bounces, but that's all. Not over and over and over. Say OK. Alright, there's my sounds added in. Now I wanted to have a sound when they scored. So I'm going to come to my if you press on the mouse and you score 1 point. Right in here I'm going to add the sound. I'm going to put it right in here. Play the sound score. I do not want it to loop. Okay, there. We're done. I'll say okay. Now I'm going to save my work. And I'm going to preview the game and see how it works. And I'm going to turn my sound on so I can hear it. Here we go. There. Now you can't hear it right now because it's in my headphones, but it's going click, chick, chick, chick like that. And now watch the bar up here. You see where it says level 1. Whenever I exactly click on the ball, a group of children go, yay! And notice on the bar here, now it says score. I have 2 points. So watch. I'm going to try to get up to 10. So far, 5, 8. All right. It's hard to click on it. All right, here we got one more point and it should quit. If it quits, we did it right. Yay! It works. Congratulations. You just built level 1 of the Clickball game. Yay!